Good morning, students. 8th class Science CBSE Biology Conservation of Plants and Animals. Today, let us discuss recycling of paper, reforestation, endemic species, and migration of birds. Recycling of papers and reforestation. Students, how can you do your bit to save trees? Do you know the amount of paper we use in our day-to-day life? From newspapers, notepads, notebooks, novels, tickets, and you can name so many more. How is paper made? Yes, students, what goes into the making of paper? It would amaze you to know that it takes 17 fully grown trees to make 1 ton of papers. Imagine, do you know, students? One person requires 4 trees for the consumption of oxygen. Can you imagine how much time it takes for 17 trees to grow to their full length? It takes many years to grow and takes hardly a few hours to convert them into the sheet of paper. Papers are used for a single use and then discarded. Papers are used for a single use and then are discarded. They are found in either a waste paper basket or landfills. It is such a pity that the fully grown trees are reduced to garbage. Students, how can we avoid this? The truth is that a single sheet of paper can be recycled and reused about 6 to 17 times over. Students, the truth is that a single sheet of paper can be recycled and reused for about 6 to 7 times over. Just like water, we should also look at ways of recycling papers. There are huge factories now which have undertaken the noble purpose of recycling waste paper. Students, do you also know the basis of sugarcane is now used to make paper? If we can think of alternatives like this, it will surely go a long way in saving trees. Recycling of paper will also save the amount of energy and fuel used in making papers as well. What about the best way of undergoing deforestation? It's called reforestation. If deforestation is cutting off trees, then reforestation is planting of trees. Yes, but though this may seem easy enough to requires a lot of effort. A land that is cleared of trees will only get back to its former state when it is replaced with trees. However, care must be taken that the plants of the same species must be planted. The soil has nutrients that are suitable for this particular species only. The climatic conditions are also conducive to these species. Students, therefore, it is advisable to regrow plants of the same species. Are you aware of a purpose called natural reforestation? Yes, students, can you understand the question? Are you aware of a process called a natural reforestation? Well, in case where trees have been cut down only for a timber and the roots are left intact. Students, these trees will grow back on their own. This can only happen if the land has not been used for any other purposes. However, all these measures are time consuming. Either way, they require many years to get back all the lost trees. The best measures would be the reuse, the paper and the other resources we have recycled. Whatever is possible and reduce or reuse our needs and wants. We should surely ensure proper conservation of both plants and animals. Students, each individual needs to take efforts to save nature. Only when we decide together as a whole will Earth see a miraculous change and we shall live again in a clean and green environment. Is it clear to you, students? Now, let us discuss endemic species. Yes, students. Now let us learn about endemic species. What are species? A species is a group of population which are capable of interbreeding. This means that the members of a species can reproduce fertile offsprings only with the members of their own species and not with the members of the other species. Members of a species have common characteristics. Is it clear to students? Yeah. Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular area. They are not naturally found anywhere else. A particular type of animal or plant may be endemic to a zone or a state or a country. For example, if you look at the page number 81 in your textbook, figure 7.3 and 7.3b, you see wild mango and giant squirrel. These are the endemic species. Why it happens, students? Yeah, because as for the professor's observation, and they explains us that the destruction of their habitat, increasing population and also the introduction of new species may affect the natural habitat of endemic species and endanger their existence. Is it not, students? Now go through the endemic species of some flora and fauna. Yes, students, have you observed the endemic species? Yes. Then what is migration 7.10 in page number 84? Yeah. Migratory birds fly to a far away areas every year during a particular time because of climatic changes. They fly for laying eggs as weather is in their natural habitat becomes very cold and inhospitable. So students, birds who cover long distance to reach another land are known as migratory birds, as you have already learned in your lower classes 7th standard. Is it clear to you students? Yeah, let us recapitulate. What do we discussed in this video? Recycling of paper, reforestation, endemic species, migration of birds. Is it clear? Thank you for watching the video.